Good morning. Hi, I'm Mrs. Halick. This is Jack. Jack, say hi. I am your fourth grade teacher. I know I've met most of you, but there's a couple of you that might be watching this that I haven't met. But yeah, I'm your fourth grade teacher, so welcome, families, students. I just wanted to take a quick minute or a couple minutes just to introduce myself and welcome you back to the new school year. Jack is my bunny at home, and he's very spoiled and has been super spoiled this summer. So we have decided, or I have decided, that I'm going to bring him to school. So I'm going to bring him back and forth. So he'll come with me to school, and then he'll come home at the end of the day. But so he will be in our classroom pretty much every day. I mean, there are days that I might leave him at home, but he will be in our classroom, and he is a free roaming bunny, so he is litter box trained, so he will be able to roam the room when we are in there with the door closed, keeping an eye on him. I did send an email out to families just asking if there were any students who might have allergies to Jack. So if you didn't see that, maybe check your email and then get back to me and let me know so we can figure out how to handle that. If he obviously needs to stay home and not come to school, that won't be a problem. So, but I'm hoping that we have no allergies and that he'll be able to join us. So he's about 2 years old. He's 2.5. He'll be 3 in December. He is an English Angora, so he has lots of hair. So that was one of my concerns about maybe someone being allergic to him, because he does have lots of hair. We do keep him super short, so kind of cut down on all the hair, but he does have a lot of hair. But he is super sweet guy. He loves a snuggle. He loves fruits and veggies. He's a pretty smart guy too. But yeah, so this is Jack. He'll be in our room hopefully. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. So I just wanted to take a minute to introduce myself to families and welcome you to the new school year. It's so hard to believe that it's here. It's kind of like this bittersweet time. I got a hair right here. Where, the summer is ending, and so we're kind of sad that, we don't get to sleep in anymore. We don't get to wear our pajamas as long as we want. We don't get to, have all this time on our devices and just time doing nothing sometimes, playing with friends maybe, traveling, swimming. So all that stuff is kind of coming to an end. But the exciting part for me is this new door is opening where I'm going to meet this new group of kiddos and we're going to start this new journey into your fourth grade year. So that's always a fun time for me. I love, love, love what I do. This is my 16th year, and it is my 16th year at Gotch. So Afton is an amazing place, and I'm so glad that I found it, and I'm so glad that they welcomed me in, and it's been a lot of fun. So 16th year at Gotch. I have taught third grade and now fourth grade, and fourth grade is my favorite. Don't tell anybody that. Although I probably already have told people because I love it so much. So a little bit about me in school. I am a super fan of math and science. So those are in social studies too. Those are my 3 faves. Science is probably my number 1, but math is right there too. So those are my faves. And the awesome thing about that is the last 3 years I have been teaming with Mrs. Cotton, another 4th grade teacher in the building, and together, her and I split the curriculum. So I will be teaching math, science, and social studies, and she will be teaching reading and writing. So you will obviously be with me because I'm your homeroom teacher, but then you will also spend your reading and writing time with Mrs. Cotton. So you get both of us, which is awesome because no other 4th grader gets 2 4th grade teachers, but you do. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. There are fourth graders that do. Or four other teachers that switch. I shouldn't say that. But you are lucky because you get 2 amazing teachers. So you'll spend some of your time in there. So on Meet the Teacher night or Back to School night, which is coming up, it's next week, Wednesday, August 17th, from 6 to 7. You can come to Gotch. You can drop off anything that you would like to drop off, supplies. You don't have to drop anything off. You can come and just say hi and tour the building and check out the space that you're going to be learning in. So on that night, stop by Mrs. Cotton's room. She's just right around the corner from us. And say hi, tell her who you are, and yeah, get to know her because you'll be spending some time with her. So when I'm not at school, I'm a pretty busy mom of 3 boys. My husband and I, we are a great team, so we tackle it together, but it gets a little crazy. They all play soccer. Between the 3 of them, they are on 7 soccer teams. So we have a lot of practice. It's a little insane in the fall, but I am kind of someone who loves to be busy, and I don't like a lot of downtime. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like my downtime, but I'm also a go-getter, so I like to be busy, and you'll get to know me. You'll figure out what I'm talking about. We're going to do a ton of hands-on learning in our classroom, a ton of problem-based learning, so in project-based learning, so you're going to be building and creating and designing. We're pretty messy in there, so I do tend to ask for paper towels pretty often because we just get those brown, school paper towels, and they don't really clean up anything. So parents, if and when you can send paper towels in, always need those. So we are going to get messy. We paint. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get started because I will tell you everything, and I don't want to tell you everything. I want you to be surprised. Okay, so let me go over a couple things. So the school is covering a lot of the school supplies. There were a few things that we had requested, like headphones, maybe a water bottle. I do believe that the water fountains are all back on, and that's not an issue anymore. And we do have a water fountain right outside of our classroom. So if you forget your water bottle or you don't bring one, not a big deal. But feel free to bring one. My rule about water bottles, though, please make sure they have a really tight lid that's not going to easily come off so it doesn't spill. And then the only thing that goes in a water bottle is, drumroll, water. So no tea, no Kool-Aid, no Gatorade, just water. Okay. Okay, so school supplies. You will need a pair of headphones. You might want a mouse, a wireless mouse. If you have one with a wire that plugs into your computer, that works just the same, and it's totally fine. But this you might want. It's very helpful. So think about that. If you need to bring it back and forth, you can do that. I'm not worried about that. If you want to leave it at school, that's fine too. You are going to have a space for all your own stuff, so we do have a lot of community supplies in the room. So we share a lot of like scissors and glue and markers and all those kinds of things. But when you have personal belongings, you have your own space to put those in, so no worries about that. Okay, this thing right here is what we call a no-rub eraser, and it is amazing. I have one for everyone, but parents, and families, you might want to pick up another one or two because this is my fave. I do not like those pink ones. They rub and rip the paper and all that other jive. These things are amazing. Everybody will have one at the start of the year, and then if they need any more, I highly recommend them. For some reason, erasers on pencils disappear at school. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know if it's like they jump off or people chew. I don't know. But they disappear. And then all the kids are walking around Oh, but this one doesn't have an eraser. So, okay, so we make sure we have one of these. Okay, the other thing that I found. Okay, so this I found at the dollar store. It's a little glare. This is just a journal. Nothing fancy. Just has lines inside of it. What I would like to do this year, I did this a few years ago and I absolutely loved it. I would like for your child to have one of these. So if you can pick something like this up, like I said, this one's from the dollar store. It does not have to be a certain number of pages. This one's 60 sheets, but just something about this size. And we are gonna do where they write me a letter each week and I write them back. So just a quick little note to me, like something that maybe they want to share with me. It could be something about their week. It could be something school related. It could be something outside of school. You know, maybe they scored 3 goals in their soccer game, or maybe they had a birthday party and they wanted to tell me about the birthday party. So it's just something that they're going to share with me. Maybe they're having a hard time with something at school and they want to talk to me about that. So it's going to be very private, just between them and me. So the other classmates won't be reading it. I won't be reading it aloud. If there's something in there that I feel like maybe their classmates might want to hear, I might share it or with their permission. But anyway, if you can pick up something like that, so little journal, eraser, and then last but not least, if you could bring in, if you can't bring it in on back to school night, maybe bring it in that first week of school or first or second week of school as soon as you can, but a picture of your family. So it can be, I think this one's 5x7, maybe, I don't know. No bigger than this though, no bigger than 5x7. You could bring a 4x6, but no bigger, or a 5x7, but no bigger than this, okay? So a picture of your family doesn't have to be like a posed, beautiful picture. It can be just your family being silly, like my family right now. So, so this is my family. These are my 3 boys and my husband back there, okay? So we're gonna have a board in our classroom called This Is Us, and there's gonna be lots of things on there. Bringing your family into our classroom, because I think it's important that we really get to know each other and share things and celebrate things and be there for each other too in those times when maybe something isn't so great and isn't so happy. We're gonna have those moments where, you know, someone is sad or someone is upset about something, and so we need to be there to support one another. Okay. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you. I'm 13 minutes. I'm over my time. I was trying to go for 7, but I'm a talker, you guys. Some of you might already know that about me, but I am a talker. So I cannot wait to meet you. I'm so excited. I already know everybody in my class. I know your names. I can say them all without having to look at my list. And I think I'm going to be able to, when you walk in the door, I think I'm going to be able to say, hey, is that Isla? Hey, Chelsea? I think I'm going to be able to, Crosby? I think I'm going to be able to do that. I really do. I think I'm going to be able to do that. So we'll see. So back to school night, August 17th, 6 to 7. Can't wait to meet you. I'm sure I probably forgot something that I wanted to tell you, but I'll see you soon. Take care. Enjoy the last few. Well, you guys have a week, don't you? A week and a half. But not me. Back to work. Soon. Okay. Take care. Can't wait to see you.